The aim of this section is to improve your positioning in the lineup for an oncoming set. Find the ledge or bank where the waves are predominantly breaking and stick on it or just outside of it so you can get a bit of paddle speed up before the swell line hits the ledge or bank. To spot the ledge, look for shallower water and a smoother look to the water surface. You can use land markers to line up, but take into account tidal movement and swell changes, as you might need to change your markers. A good way of positioning is to just look towards shore and see the whitewater track of previous waves. This is particularly useful in strong offshores to stop you drifting out of position. You can also use buoys from rocks below the surface as line-up markers, and if the water is clear enough, you can use markers from the reef. In between sets, rips, strong winds or tidal movement can sometimes drag you and everyone else away from the ledge, so keep observing your markers. Get to know the bank or reef. At this break, the sand and rocks are visible at low tide, and you surf over them at the higher tide. You can see the shallower sandbar where the waves break and the channel to paddle out. Sometimes you can spot a section of the swell line that has a mini wave or small bump of whitewater. If you catch this, it lets you get into the wave early. This whitewater cap might be from a side wash or a bigger set that breaks on an outside bank or ledge, allowing you an early takeoff before the main part of the wave has broken. Chip shots are particularly useful for catching double-ups, which can be some of the best waves to get. Double-ups are more frequent towards the end of a set, especially if there are multiple sets at once. Double-ups can be hard to spot sometimes, as they have no back to the wave and can go through the lineup unnoticed. Look at how the wave is drawing water off the bottom, rather than the height of the wave. Double-ups are normally on the shallower part of the bank or reef. Chip shots and double-ups are more frequent when surfing messy, short wave period swells. If bigger sets are shutting down, sometimes it can be better to stay closer in on the inside and catch the smaller sets. You'll just have to duck dive the bigger sets or paddle wide. Surfing a rip bowl is a good way to catch lots of waves in a short period of time. Staying in position is more tiring than normal as you have to paddle a lot to stay in close to the rip bowl. The flowing water from the rip creates a deep water channel next to the sandbar to form a break. When surfing a rip bowl, don't drift past the furthest takeoff spot. Keep taking waves to stay in position. Otherwise, once you drift past the top of the bank, it's harder to get back. With rip bowls, the best ones can be halfway out. Good positioning in the lineup comes from being observant in the lineup and learning to read the sea over lots of water time. Hopefully this section gives you some more positional options in the lineup.